And welcome back to the Don't Make This Weird Shit Show 2020. Hey guys.
Shit Show 2020.
Yeah.
I'm going to
might
go to
as
the,
well.
The dual shot here. So
Go to the
see
dual
it.
shot.
All right,
Hi, everybody.
Oh, it's not letting me do it. I got to set it up. Hold on. Let's go to the settings and we'll get the hotkeys back in order here.
Hotkeys. I like it hot.
Some like it hot.
Hanging out in the studio, as always, with my crazy odd fellow.
It's a weird marriage. It's totally
odd fellow. Yeah.
Dual shot. There we go.
Dual shot.
All right.
Hopefully Adam's not tuning in because this is a surprise, but we'll get to that in a minute.
Exactly.
I'm sure he is, if he found a good hot spot around there or whatever. So yeah,
maybe.
Hanging out here, just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
We can podcast if we try.
Just the two of us. You and I.
There you go. I wasn't going to get that low. So happy that you guys are joining us on YouTube and
I got to go to Twitch.
There we go.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Talk amongst ourselves. All right. Got some stuff happening. Already got people tuning in on YouTube.
Fuck
so
YouTube.
I'm excited about that. Thank you guys that are joining us tonight. We are super excited that you are here. We took a week off. I got a phone call from my dad asking me what was going on. He was worried, wondering what we were doing, if we were okay. And I had to give him a call back and tell him, yes, Dad, we're all doing good.
It sounded good.
We just took a little vacation day, and it was weird.
I know.
It was super weird.
And we're going to get into that later because we got some milestones to cover.
We do, actually. And you had brought it up before the show, so I think I had this out more. So fun.
You having an issue?
Just on the fly.
Oh, hey, look at that. Now we got some love in Twitch.
Oh, boy.
Go back to the dual shot so everybody can see that.
Hey, guys.
Candy chimes in and says, hello, Femery.
Hello.
And she says, love your hair, sis.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Went out on a limb to try something different.
All I can say is multipass.
I had earlier in the sun because I decided to be a crazy ass and go and get some Big B today because it was buy one, get one. Like I needed two.
Yeah, you're a Big B whore. I'm just going to say that.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Brandon is joining in and says, hey, guys. Hey, Brandon. How's it going?
What's up, Brandon?
First time listener.
What?
First time caller? I don't know.
First time caller.
Long time listener.
You're on the Don't Make This
caller?
Weird podcast. We're not paying for your therapy.
Right. And thank you for that. We'll get a little bit more into the weeks and everything. But yeah, we took last week off.
Yeah.
It was much needed though, even though it was strange.
It's our yearly vacation. Like we normally do it the first week of August. And I'm going to say it was really weird because that time came and went and I went, I should be doing something. What? I don't know, like coming up with a life goal or... I mean, I didn't even do Guitar Fridays. That's how fucked up it was for me.
Wow.
I'm like, I don't know. I need therapy. Like, I think I sat over in the corner, like, playing with Brian's cane, going, find your happy place, find your happy place.
Knock on the bald head rapping.
Right. Nevermore, motherfucker.
Yeah. It was strange to me, too, but I was getting ready for the Friday and Saturday craft fair that we had here in Caro.
Yeah, that was fun.
Because I have been getting super crazy with everything that I've been making, which is incredible. I'm not complaining about that at all.
Yeah.
So I was busy. I stayed up until like 2 o'clock in the morning just getting stuff together for it. And
right.
I'll tell you more about that when we get into
Well, I mean, we got to talk about our
weeks.
booth buddies, too, so...
Our booth buddies. I mean, it's a fun experience. That's what I'm digging about going and doing the farmers markets because it's my first time really doing it. So
yeah, because we did festivals and all kinds of other events. We've not really ventured into the. I mean, we've gone to farmers markets in the past,
right?
But it's been more of that. We've gone to festivals and we've gone to different events like what was it?
Tuscolapalooza.
Tuscolapalooza.
We've been to Tuscolapalooza, Mid-Michigan Renaissance Festival. I've done a booth
Mid-Mich.
there. And also, what else have we... Oh,
Gypsy Goddess Music
Swashbucklers.
Swashbucklers.
We didn't do a booth ourselves at Gypsy Goddess Festival, but we did help out our great friends over at Stone Cottage Farms with their booth.
Yeah.
You know, and that's really cool to be
Leading
able to do
Ladies
that.
Music
Oh
Festival?
yes, leading ladies. So I mean, I guess I've been around the block a time or two,
Yeah.
but it's different this time around because things are different. I've evolved from when I started doing this stuff, so
It's evolution, baby.
it totally is. So I am trying to post on the Don't Make This Weird podcast page on Facebook so that I can share the link.
I'm getting my Twitch on, just saying.
Getting the Twitch on. I am so happy though to
So-
be back.
Before I forget, because I have a shitty memory and I have to give a shout out because I made a list of stuff because I suck at it. The bee
Way to
lady.
point yourself out.
Right, the bee
Miss
lady.
Bees.
Miss Bees, is that what it is?
Yes. Oh no, that's a different lady.
Oh, no. Which one is that? Miss
This
Bees.
is-
Miss
Miss
Bees.
Bees is
Oh,
from
yeah.
Vassar.
Shit. Okay.
I finally found the card, and I'm trying not to shit the bed there, and then I'm making shit the bed on there.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just going to go to the dual shot. All right. So Miss Bees, check her out. Amazing, kick-ass stuff.
Right.
It was really great to chit-chat with her. And she said she was going to check us out. So if you're not checking us out, you're fired because we did our part. We gave you a shout out.
Well, we gave her a half-ass shout out to be fair, because I was like, we were both like, oh, what was the name? Miss Bees. Like, really? How could we forget that? Adam reminded me after the podcast, and then I found the card.
Yeah.
But that was at the Vassar's Farmer Market, and she's up there. She has duck eggs. She has
Yeah.
all kinds of cool stuff up there. There's so many different vendors up there, but I won't go into your shout outs. I'll get into mine after
Yeah.
that.
Okay. So, anyways,
Go ahead
this
and put it to you so I can go
yeah.
and focus
All
on
right, yeah,
this
go ahead.
because, braining.
Hey, I totally just shared the Twitch link. So, and those of you that are listening, share us on your social media. Everybody say it with me. It's whores. So, anywho's it, I got a couple of different shout outs. Christine, you guys can pause that because she's got her number on there to go through and hit her up. This stuff is amazing. Like, I have all kinds of issues, and rub this on there. Hallelujah. It was amazing. And then, what else do we got here? Hold on. There we go. Mittens Crafts by Jody Muska. That was another really cool one. She was right next to Christine at the booth.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. She had the cute bracelets and different stuff.
Yeah.
I love being able to check out different booths that have jewelry because they're all so different. So seeing her stuff, I was like, oh my gosh. And at that point, the crafter in me and the vendor in me was like, because usually at those kind of things, they say, oh, I like what you have. Would you like to trade? And that's fun. What you got there?
This, okay, so I've been trying to get into this place for a minute. I'm going to hold up the card and then tell you guys what it is. Come on, focus. Stop being stupid. It's Tao Gardens. It's actually on...
Stupid.
Stupid. All right, come on. Focus. There we go. Tao Gardens. If you guys can see that, all the info's on there, and they're on Facebook me. But no, this place is so freaking cool. Like, I sat there and chatted with the lady forever.
What exactly is it? Can you explain?
Okay, so it's a
our listeners?
greenhouse
Oh, okay.
that they sell all kinds of really
I
cool
was thinking
stuff.
it was like Chinese or like a massage
ding, ding,
place.
ding,
I
ding.
wasn't sure. So I'm glad that you're letting
So,
them know what it is.
Anyways, yeah, it's Tao Gardens. The chick, I can't remember her damn name because I suck at remembering names. So sorry, I'm giving Tao Gardens a shout out. And I can't remember your name. Yeah,
Oh, shit in the bag.
I'm such a shitty person when it comes to that. But anyway, seriously, go check it out. Tell them Tony sent you. The place was incredible. Like, they had so much cool shit there. And, they unfortunately weren't able to open up until later on in the season.
Yeah, because of all of the shutdown stuff, right, with the greenhouses? Or
Yeah.
was this something else?
This was just the pandemic and all the other crap that's going on. But the funny part about it is how awesome it was because her and a lot of the local greenhouses there were able to go through and be completely sold out of everything that they stocked. She's like, look, we stocked our greenhouse 3 different times, and by the end of June, we were completely sold out.
Oh, thank God. Like, that's good news.
Right. And
I was waiting for you to tell me that they were, like, sitting on it. All plants were dying. It was getting disgusting.
No, there was a couple of other local greenhouses that unfortunately that happened. But I have to give another shout out before I forget because my brain got the dumb tonight.
My brain has the dumbs. Stupid.
Shannon. I'm not going to say where she works, but she was incredibly professional because we were playing phone tag.
Okay.
trying to get an appointment set up for me, and I'm not going to tell any of our listeners what the appointment was either.
Friendship.
Yeah, right. So, anyways, shout out to Shannon. I hope you're listening. Had an incredible conversation with her. And she was one of those, customer service reps
Okay.
that you talk to for a minute and you go, wait a minute, there's something more here. We're going to get into trouble just having a
Oh my
conversation. Because it
With
was
a customer service rep.
with a customer service rep. Because
Were you doing the Boston thing?
No, hell no. I'm not going to do the boss. I was literally, I was trying to
Okay.
get an appointment, and holy shit, fuck insurance companies because they suck ass.
Okay.
And yeah, Shannon, thank you again. Shout out to you.
Because they suck ass. Yeah, Shannon.
What? No, Shannon hooked me up. Shannon
Okay.
got me. She's like, all right, look, we're going to take care of you. This is how we're going to do this. So thank you again, Shannon.
That's
And
awesome.
by the way, here, let me point over in that direction. That is my co-host over there.
Hi, guys.
So yeah, if you like it, like, share, subscribe, do all that crazy other stuff.
Absolutely.
So,
we are
yeah.
always doing some crazy stuff. So talking and networking and meeting new people is not something new to us. In the beginning when all of this started, I would say I was kind of shy, but not. I'm kind of weird like that.
You didn't want cameras.
I did not want cameras. I was super self-conscious of myself. But I mean, just in general, like talking with people and meeting people and whatnot was awkward at best.
Right.
But like now we're at the farmer's market or wherever we're at an event or whatever's
The
going
3-foot rule definitely applies.
I want to hug people.
Yeah.
Especially because Adam's really good at bringing up like Survivor Girl and stuff. It's kind of like Don't Make This Weird is like my hidden secret, like the guilty pleasure part of my life or something. Because it's not that I'm trying to hide who I am, but when it comes to like Survivor Girl and stuff like that, it's totally a different kind of thing.
Well, I mean, Jeremy said the same thing about, Don't Make This Weird. It's kind of the redheaded stepchild of Strange Friends Media. Because you've got Survivor Girl.
True.
This is my brain. Actually, you know what? Let me go to
Yeah.
we're going to give you, what's it called? Seizure page. There we go. Yeah. So if you guys look at it, this is a new page that we set up on the screen. And I'm looking at the screen like that.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
my nose is itchy.
So if you look at the screen right now, you'll be able to see all the crazy stuff that we're doing.
Are the dates right?
Yeah, actually they are because, So to clarify, this is my brain. We do Tuesday night rants and we do Saturday night podcasts.
Yeah.
However, last week we took our vacations for Don't Make This Weird and Survivor
I'm
Girl.
giggling because I'll tell you. Are you gonna? You're probably gonna say the same thing I'm gonna say, but go ahead.
And this week, Jeremy and cast and crew down there is
Uh-huh.
on vacation.
They are way up north. They are so far up in the UP that when Adam called me today, he's like, "What time is it there?" And I was like, "It's 11:09." He's like, "It's 10:09 here." He's like, "That's how far up north we are." I was like, "Oh wow, that's crazy.
Oh yeah,
That's crazy. That's awesome though."
Yeah, once you start going through the latitudes and longitudes, shit gets weird.
Yeah.
But no, so we've got This Is My Brain
Mm-hmm.
podcast, Tuesday night rants every Tuesday,
Yeah.
and then the podcasts for This Is My Brain is on Saturdays, generally around the same marker of 8 to whenever,
Yeah.
because we like to chit chat and piss people off on that show.
Of course.
And then,
Like,
of
what
course,
else?
one of my personal favorites that I used as a great coping skill
Oh
through the pandemic was Guitar Fridays.
Guitar Fridays, absolutely fun.
And you can see my ugly mug actually on the computer. Why do I keep doing that? Like, nobody's there.
That's funny.
But it's the screen. So
It's
when
the
you guys look at
screen.
the screen, yeah, actually.
So if you
let's
just
do
say like,
let-
you could
there we
see
go.
like up here and then
Point
down here and
that
then over.
direction. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm
you
gonna
got it.
There we go. So yeah, Guitar Fridays. I have so much fun. I drink a little wine, play a little guitar, and everybody loves it. It's
And
great.
you play to backing tracks, right?
Yeah,
Like, to help with filler.
well, and that's the thing is, so I have to give credit where credit is due. Jared Dines,
Okay.
love that guy. He's a fellow YouTuber, and I say like I have a huge following on YouTube. But no, Jared Dines, really cool dude. If you haven't checked his stuff out, go check his stuff out. I've talked about him a few different times. Was doing a live Twitch, and I'm like, what the hell are you doing, Jared? So what did he do? He literally had his guitar and went on YouTube and just typed in jamming metal tracks.
So I gotta bring this up while we're talking about this, and
Sure.
I hope my dad doesn't like kill me. Okay. So for singing, when I started out,
Yeah.
I used to sing in the closet pretty much. Like I was a closeted singer.
Gross.
When nobody was around, like I'd sing or whatever. I'd turn on like the
Camera's
mic.
on you.
I turn on the microphones and stuff and whatnot and sing when my dad and them are gone, because my dad always had like band equipment and stuff in the house.
Right.
So, but I learned how to really sing, not just through choir, but through karaoke, okay? And my dad was really big into that, okay? He was really big into it.
Nice.
And he goes, Tony picks on people about karaoke. But then he plays guitar with backing tracks.
It's not the same because you still have to have the mechanics.
Right. He's probably gonna kick my butt for that. If he's
That's
even
all right.
if he's even on here yet.
We still love you,
he'll tell
Pops.
me. But but he did kind of makes a little bit of a valid point there. Yes, it's different because you are instrumenting. And my dad actually is a bass player too. So my dad knows how
Right.
to instrument as well. But for him, he wasn't really much into getting into being the lead singer in the band and stuff. So going out and
Right.
singing and doing that kind of stuff was fun. But I learned when we started doing the band stuff
Yeah.
that it is so different. It is so different from doing that. It does take courage though to get up on stage and to sing with the words.
You fucking kill it every time. Shut up.
Whatever. But it does take courage though. You know what I mean? Even if it is just singing karaoke or whatnot.
Yeah.
There are some really freaking awesome karaoke singers. I know that sounds funny, but there are some that are actually really good.
When you add the element of alcohol, anybody sounds good.
I don't drink when I go out like that, so
That
it
is
is
not true. You better the man cave and you did the cheese stick thing.
Okay, so that you can't really consider that drinking though.
You sniffed the cap.
Pretty much. That's not drinking.
You were
like,
white girl wasted.
Yeah, that's sad. That's just sad. So I was smiling
Yeah.
earlier though when you brought up the whole fact of Jeremy and this is my brain and whatnot, because
Yeah.
when we met up with them for Adam to hop in the truck with them to go,
Yeah.
he says, "Where were you Sunday? Or where were you Thursday?"
Right.
And I said, "Well, we took a vacation." He's like, "Well, I use that as a guide for my days." And I was like, "Oh, apparently, there's a couple people that actually do." So,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's a good thing to have where people are like, "Where are you at? What are you doing? Why are you not on tonight?"
El Jefe
Thank
is
you guys.
infamous for that.
Thank you guys so much for that, though. Like, we appreciate that. To get on and do the podcast and to still have stuff to talk about after. Oh, how long has it been, my friend?
This is episode 155. And I'll let you finish your point because we're going to get into why that's significant.
Okay.
The date, not the episode.
Okay.
So go ahead.
I have a thing on here. Brandon, who is joining in,
Yeah.
he says, "I only, in all caps, do karaoke if I have had a couple of drinks first."
See what I mean? Thank you, Brandon, for proving my point.
Well,
It's the same thing playing on stage. The more you drink, the better we sound.
no, that's the opposite.
No, it's not.
It's not?
I mean,
No.
I drink. Well, it's not out of the ordinary for me to go on stage with a little bit of wine in me.
A little bit of wine. A smidge.
A little bit.
I tried to put him on the spot not last week because we were off, but the week before. And I was
2
like,
weeks ago.
let's play something live because it's been a minute since we've done that. And I thought,
Yeah.
well, why not? Let's have some fun.
Yeah.
I tried to put him on the spot, Brandon. He wasn't having it. Wasn't having it.
Maybe we'll do something later on.
That would be fun. I would enjoy to do something. I mean,
Well-
it's been a minute since we've played anything together.
Yeah.
But I would really like to do that. I think it's fun.
Absolutely.
Bringing the element of music into it, whether we're good or not. Wait, hold on, Brandon. Are you drinking right tonight? Because
You
we'll probably
drinking-
sound.
How do you drink wrong? I don't understand that. You said drinking right.
That's true. I
Okay,
would say alcohol
so-
poisoning is wrong.
I mean, it depends on how bad you really want to listen to a shitty band.
All right. So
Keep drinking, Brandon. We're going to sound great.
We will sound great when we decide to sing later. But thank you guys. We're super, happy to be interacting with all of you. And Candy, thank you again for saying that you like my hair.
Yes, exactly.
It was so fun to go and do that whole style today.
I got to give her a shout out because she is like hardcore dedicated to
She is.
almost all of the shows we do.
Yeah.
And
All of them, yes.
yeah, it's incredible to have dedicated fans like that. Candy, El Jefe. I mean,
Sasha,
yeah.
jump in. My
Sydney's
dad.
jumped on a few different times. Your dad.
My dad is usually right on. So the
Yeah.
fact that he's not here yet, and I talked about him, we're doing pretty good then.
Yeah, we love our fans. And speaking of that, I'm actually going to go to the point now of what I was talking about, the date. Funny enough, last week was, and let me go back over here to the actual date. Last week was the 20th, which was the day that we took off. Okay. So, 8/17, 2017 is a day that'll live in infamy.
Is the day that it all happened.
It was the day the shit show started.
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Can you believe it? I can't believe it's been that long and doing almost every single Thursday.
Yeah, we've taken
coming
off,
on here to entertain.
What, 4 days total, I think?
Yeah, I think about 4 days, and I'm itching my nose again. Gosh darn it.
It's on the dual shot, so it's okay. They can either look at you, itch your nose, or
But-
me just be weird.
It's just crazy. It's just crazy to think that we have been doing the Don't Make This Weird podcast for that long. And,
Yeah.
we kind of just, it started out because for a long time I kept on saying, hey, let's do a podcast. Let's do a podcast. And then when Joey was around, he was like, let's do a podcast. And I was like, I've been saying that for a long time now,
It's funny
So-
you say that because in 2016, if I still had my old Facebook account, fuck you, Facebook. It was a memory that would periodically come up.
Yeah.
And in 2016, it was, hey, guys, if I started a podcast, who would actually want to listen to it?
I remember that, yeah.
And I want to say it was like December, November-ish when I had posted it.
That's funny.
And the very next year
Is
we
when we
started.
started.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's
I
crazy.
mean, here we are 3 years later.
It's fun. It has been a crazy wild ride. When we hit 100 episodes, it was such a cool experience to have
Yeah.
people that we've had on as past guests, and we had guests that were here that hadn't been on, and just people celebrating with us. We got a plaque that somebody made us.
It's still
That's
actually
up
up in
there.
the studio.
I mean, it's been a really cool thing to be able to do, and it just feels like we just keep on gaining momentum,
Well, and that's
so.
the thing is we've gone through a bunch of different transitions. We've learned things in the process. We've gotten better at not shitting the bed completely, and still being able to, like you said, entertain. I mean, obviously, to pay tons of tribute to our friends over at SolidStateRadio.net. And what are you doing? Are you digging for gold in there?
No, it's called the twisty thing.
Okay.
Oh, God.
But no, our friends over there at Solid State Radio, they restream us every week. And it's funny because I'm still waiting for that interview. If you're listening, Sean,
Sean Cantwell.
God damn it, send me the interview.
That was so fun to sneak in there. And no, you guys can't see me yet.
But yeah, we literally went into the studio, took over the studio, and just, obviously they're on the FM radio, so we couldn't say fuck a lot.
A lot. We still, I think, managed it.
I think we managed to slip
Maybe
one in
that's
there.
why it's not there or something.
Right.
I don't
yeah.
know.
Oops, it deleted. But no, it was great because one of the things that we did, and Sean talked about, is that we're constantly creating content. And through the course of this pandemic, has helped Solid State Radio with their programming, because we were the ones that were not only continually creating content, but creating new content for new shows and going, here you go. You want to post this? Go ahead. Restream it. We don't give a shit.
Which is cool. Like, that was cool when we stopped in there. And it just, I don't know about you, but it's like a humbling kind of thing.
It
to be
is.
able to do something like that. I know a lot of people out there might be like, well, You guys just sit there and bullshit for an hour and a half. That's, oh my God, entertaining. But the people that continually keep on coming back to listen to us, that like us just talking about a bunch of bullshit. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, Candy chimed in and said, "Your shit, Tony." She knows me so
I
well.
like her. She cracks me up.
But no, I mean, it's like you said, it's humbling because of all of the people that we've met for 155 episodes, all of the transitions that we've done through these past 3 years,
Yeah.
and continually moving forward. I mean, I know there's been times that I've wanted to quit. There's been times that you've wanted to quit.
I mean, yeah, yes and no. I mean, part of it is when you do a podcast for as long as that we've been doing this, excuse me.
You're good.
After doing
You want some of my water?
No, I got coffee.
It's a bit pot.
I got coffee at this time of night because I'm that weirdo. But
You are that weirdo.
But the thing is to continually keep on doing a podcast like this. Yeah, you do get worn down, especially because it's no secret that Tony and I have talked about having anxiety and
Right.
and trying to find guests to fill the seats and stuff. It's not always been a difficult thing, but right now, especially, and during the holidays. During the holidays,
It's Labor Day
Excuse me.
weekend. Nobody's here.
right? But and then okay, that's fair enough. Is it already?
Yeah.
Next weekend isn't it?
No, it's like
It's this weekend.
yeah, I think it's this weekend. That's why I'm going down to get white girl wasted with my brother.
There you go.
Oh yeah, Candy chimes in and says, "How is Chris?" I don't know. I think Chris got stolen by goblins or something, because I mean, obviously he's got his stuff that he's doing,
Right.
but you know, we miss Chris. Come
Remind me
back.
of the babe.
God
Babe with the power.
damn it.
Hoodoo. Oh, sorry. That's what I thought of when she said that.
Oh,
He's been like, you
right.
said getting stolen by God. That's what I got.
David Bowie. Look it up.
Oh, hello. Yellow, guys. My dad is joining in
Ah,
now.
see, you
There
got to
he
go
is.
back and listen
There
because
he
she
is.
totally threw you under the bus, Pops.
Dad, I did not.
Lies.
Okay, kind of. Brandon says, nope, got the kids around. So he is not drinking. So we're not going to sound great. And then, of course, while I'm online, I got
Right.
Adam. Hey, you there?
Yeah. Hey.
Hey, babu. That's my babu.
Hey.
That's my
Hey.
babu.
That reminds me of that meme that went around for a minute with the what was it, the hedgehog?
Hey,
Or no, the
Ellen.
Yeah.
Ellen.
Ellen.
Prairie dog.
Prairie dog. Thank you. Hedgehog.
maybe
Where the fuck did I get
Maybe
that?
it was Steve.
Steve.
Steve. That reminded me too because there was a whole nother thing to remember that. Hey, what's your name? Tony.
Fuck you, Tony.
Tony. That name fuck. No, it was Ezekiel. That name
fucking
sucks.
sucks.
So that
What's
was
your name?
that was on for something else. I think it was like a puppy or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Adam was watching it the other day. I was like, that's not right. You bring my mother into this.
Well, who was it that shared that with us? It was one of our listeners, wasn't it?
I think so. It's just so hard to keep track of.
We have so much shit.
So we kind of rolled like steam bulldozed over. How was your week?
Yeah, we didn't even get.
We haven't even made it to that
We're
yet.
fucking a half an hour in, and we're finally
haven't
getting
even
to our
talked about
week.
how our week has been.
Well, that's another shout out I have to give, is to Roxanne Herman, the villain that nobody knows about that I love to pieces. Mom, gave me access to the garden today, so I went and got a bunch of peppers. I got
Nice.
some cucumbers, and I'm taking those down with me to Brother Bill's house for the weekend, and he's gonna make some epicness.
Ooh,
'Cause
I
I'm
believe
also-
it.
Oh yeah, but yeah. So shout out to her. Thank you for letting me come vandalize your garden. Not really. I just took the peppers. I promise.
Oh
And
my
by the way, impressive garden. You need to like share that on Facebook because holy shit, you walk in there and it's just like, oh.
Who? This is.
Brian's mom.
Oh yay.
Yeah. So, anyways, very very cool garden.
That's
Loved
awesome. I like
Loved
seeing
it.
other people's gardens because I'm like,
it. Yeah.
yep, I got blue thumbs.
See, it's funny because it's been forever since I've been out there. So I pulled up to the wrong house, and there's this little girl on the top deck, and she's like, "Hello," And I'm like, does Roxanne live here? No, she's in the other house. And I'm like, okay, this kid's probably like calling the cops going, there's a stranger in our driveway.
Oh my
So,
God.
yeah, I'm like, like turn around and go the other way and pull into the driveway. I'm like, oh, duh, there's their house.
Right.
So, yeah. Roxanne, if you're listening, sorry, totally shit the bed on remembering where your house was at. But thank you for the peppers and the cucumbers.
That's awesome.
So, yeah. There's so many out there. Like, I picked 2 garbage bags and didn't even make a dent.
What?
Yeah. Holy shit balls.
That is so crazy. How many? Wait, garbage bags or handle bags?
No, garbage bags.
What?
Yeah.
What in the heck?
Yeah, that's why I'm taking all this shit down to Bill's, because there's no
There
way
you
I'm going to be able
go.
to eat it.
Is he making like stuffed peppers?
I don't know. I'm curious to find. I'm hoping he chimes in, because holy shit.
My dad's not that far away from there. You guys should drop my dad. Go drop my dad some food.
I
would
would
be
love to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who
Yeah.
knows? Maybe we can go through and bebop on over there and say howdy.
Bebop. Bebop-a-lula.
But yeah, I mean it's been kind of a slow week. You know, had a little bit of a anxiety issue earlier on and told that the fuck off. But no, aside from that, I got to spend a shit ton of time. Oh, that was actually a really cool thing. My son got his drums.
Oh, really?
And he did an unboxing. I actually shared it on Facebook.
Nice.
Of his drums, because holy shit, like he's literally waited 4 months now
yeah.
to get his drums, because he made the order, they canceled it, made another order, they back ordered it, and then canceled it.
I've heard this like several times. Like it's like just a different person, same story.
Right. And then he made the third and final order. They didn't cancel the order, but they back ordered it, and he was supposed to get it like September 29th or some shit like that.
God.
And then they finally charged his card, and he's like, Dad, they finally charged my card.
That means it's coming, right?
Well, here's the thing. They fucked up and charged his card 2 different times for 3 different for 3 different amounts. And I went, how do you do that? So then they fixed that, because we called, and then it was Tuesday when it got here. So we spent like 2.5 hours setting up this drum set. And this thing sounds badass.
That's awesome.
Like, for the amount of money that he paid for it, it's like a $3,000 drum set.
Wow.
And this kid just like, and I say kid, he's 18, but
But in our minds, like he's still like this little kid. Because like 6 years ago, when I came into the picture, he was shorter than me.
and he was 12.
Yeah, right, exactly. So in my mind, I still look at all of your kids like
Right.
little tinies.
But no, it was cool because he did his own unboxing video, and like it was great because he's like, wait a minute, this is the brain. Okay, so I got to put this in there and do that and do this and get all this hooked up and move this here and there. And we got all this stuff hooked up, and he's like, okay, grab my phone. It's the moment of truth. And he caught the moment of truth on video because he turned his amp on and then turned on the module. And oh my God, this kid's face, he's just like, hits the hi-hat and then goes, and he's like, it works.
That's awesome. That's so cool because
Oh, yeah.
he's an excellent drummer.
Oh, he's an incredible
He's
drummer.
super shy and humble about it, but
Yeah.
he is a great drummer.
Yeah, and
he'll be like, well, Elle is like the god of drumming. And it's like, well, maybe yes, but
I mean, he's not wrong. Al is an incredible drummer, but that's the thing, is he's one of those musicians that is like most musicians that unless it's absolutely perfect, you're not stopping, and you're gonna completely pursue that relentless point of perfection that you're never going to accomplish, even if it's an impromptu jam.
yeah.
You're just going to completely shit the bed and be like, okay. Meanwhile, your audience is going, holy shit, that was badass.
Yeah, and that's the fun thing about like art and music and all of that stuff.
Right.
Is we are so critical of what we do.
Oh, God.
And other people are just like sitting in crisscross applesauce on the carpet.
It's Indian style. Fuck you.
On the carpet going, what? And then they come up to you like
Melted
afterward.
my face off.
Afterward, and they're like, that was so awesome. And you're like, you're thinking in your head going, I fucked up here, messed up here. Like, yeah.
All day long.
I don't know.
All day
And,
long.
and it's hard to go. It's easier now to accept compliments than it used to be. For,
Oh, of course.
You know, I think for both of us. But before, though, it's just you're so critical when you're doing stuff. And anybody
Yeah.
that does not do that,
Mhm.
tell me your secret. Like, message me. I want to know. I want to know.
Well, and that's what's so funny is getting back into the writing process, which I cannot wait to get back down to the man cave because I've got so many ideas just bubbling to the surface. And writing with Jeremy is
Right.
such an incredible thing. And now that Dino is down there
Right.
and we've mended that fence and started writing music together again, the three of us together, I mean, holy shit.
I want to do one with you guys.
I know. You need to come down there, damn
I
it.
haven't wrote in so long.
See, and that's the thing is I'm constantly there's just stuff bubbling to the surface. Like I'll grab my phone and hum something into it. So
Yeah.
when I come back and go, what the hell was that? Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
And then I'll work something out like on piano or guitar or whatever, and then record it all, and then go, hey, what'd you guys think of this? And of course, it's that reaction of, holy shit, that was pretty badass. And I'm like, yeah, but there's this section here that just doesn't fit. And like,
missing something. And they're
my
just
guitar
like,
was out of tune for the bridge.
seriously? Yeah.
And, you know, you as a musician, you fuss over the stupidest shit.
And it's so crazy because, you know, as an artist or whatever, in the past, I have definitely kept myself held back. But I'm kind of glad that I have.
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
now where I'm at, which kind of ties into the week.
kind
I
of.
still haven't gotten into that week. Did you finish your week?
I don't know. I got to
Okay.
spend time with my kids, so that was
That's
great.
awesome.
They actually wanted to spend time with me, I should say.
Yeah.
So there's that. Because, you know, when they become teenagers, they remind you of just how uncool you are. And they're like, no, Dad, you smell like a middle-aged, balding, fat guy. And I'm going, really?
Right. So here's a shocker.
Yes, go
I'm
ahead.
getting messages right now from the Netherlands. The
From
the Yoopers up
the
there.
Yoopers up there.
My baboo, because I'm proud of him.
So he
and
took
I
a shit?
hope he's not listening or watching right now because I don't want him to see this before he
Well, you're on full screen,
is
so.
the only one so far has caught a brown trout.
Well,
Go
that's...
surprised?
Right, no.
No, not at all. Not at all.
So he took a
So-
shit?
So he sent me pictures. So I'm kind of dueling, you know, this right now because
Uh-huh.
yeah, he's up there and
He's
I'm-
playing
I'm
with his
excited,
brown
though.
trout.
I'm excited that he was able to get up there and go and hang out with Jeremy and the guys.
Well,
and
didn't you say that him and Jeremy are the other ones that are waiting in the water?
they were earlier? And I don't know if that's because they're the only two that have waiters or
waiting
what.
in the water. Getting all spiritual in the UP.
The funny thing is about that is the waiters that Adam have are the ones that go over his head because they came from his like gigantuan uncle who
Right.
is like just 6'7" or some crazy.
You should totally message him and tell him to get some pictures of the Northern Lights while he's up there.
Oh, I should.
It's gorgeous.
I've never seen them.
I'm telling you, it is gorgeous. It's surreal when you see them in person because like pictures don't do it justice.
right.
I mean, I went up to Alaska when I was 14 to visit my uncle for Christmas time, and that's like one of the darkest parts of going to Alaska. It's like, you know, dark as shit at noon. And then maybe you get a half an hour of daylight. And
Where
then,
did you go to?
Well, we flew into Anchorage, and then we drove the 2.5, 3 hours south to Seward.
Oh, okay. I was wondering because they were doing like the best places to visit
Yeah,
Alaska, and then I think the number one was Sitka.
really?
That's what I was reading.
Okay.
But I've heard it's funny because Adam and I watched The Proposal
Yeah.
recently, and that's where they go to is Sitka.
Yeah.
She's like, Sitka, where is that? Oh, Alaska. Yeah.
Well, and like there's a bunch of famous places up there that they've done movies about. Like The Fourth Kind was shot in was it Nome, Alaska, I think?
Is that the
With Mila Jovovich. The one where the
nope, not the one I was thinking.
the mother goes insane or whatever it is
Yeah, not thinking.
because aliens abducted her daughter. Anyways, yeah, check it out. Kick-ass movie. And then there's like Fairbanks, there's the Oil Can Highway,
Mm-hmm.
which is the Elcan Highway. It was built in during was it pre-World War II? Because they called it the oil can highway.
Okay.
Because they're trying to dig up all of this stuff and make the highway up there. The machinery kept getting stuck in the permafrost layer because
Yeah.
you dig that up and it just everything goes to shit and turns to slush.
That's crazy.
So they called it the Elcan Highway when it was done, which was really cool. But yeah, I mean, there's Anchorage, Fairbanks. It's another one.
Never been. Adam talks about wanting
Yeah.
to go there, and I feel like he wants to hunt bear. I want no part.
Okay. Yeah.
No part.
We were actually dog sledding up in the old Army Jeep Trail in the mountains of Seward there. And for whatever reason, and it was crazy because the guy that his name was Monty, and he had this dog that was one of the lead dogs called Yukon. Okay.
Great name for a husky.
Well, he was a was it Malamute
Yeah, Malamute.
or Malamute and Russian Timberwolf, I think it was.
Oh wow.
Just fucking gargantuan dog.
Yep, those are huge.
I'm like, I was 14, I wasn't that tall,
Mm-hmm.
but the dog like towered over me.
Right.
And I'm going, what the hell is that? Is that a grizzly bear? Holy
Right.
shit.
They're
But-
crazy.
So, anyways, we are dog sledding up in this old Army Jeep Trail in the mountains of Seward, right? So we come past this little clearing, and then out of freaking nowhere, I hear the guy driving the sled, and he's going, yeah, yeah, just like trying to get these dogs to go faster.
Right.
And I'm all fucking strapped in this little thing, the dog sled, and I'm trying to turn my head to see what's going on, and I look behind us, and there's this fucking grizzly bear
Nope.
chasing us, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Screw you, Yogi.
So then this thing stops running after a minute, and then stands up and just goes, and I'm like, I think I shit myself.
Wow.
Which was great because when I was telling you the story about polar bear diving, which is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever done, and then you're like in a little 10, 12-foot rowboat,
No.
and you look underneath the boat, and there's a whale tail that just dwarfs the boat because one side of the whale tail is bigger than the fucking boat you're being rowed back to
You're-
shore with.
You're not making me want to go to Alaska, and I think Adam will stab you. No, I'm just kidding.
But
Have you
that's-
seen that movie Togo?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's another
okay.
movie.
Watch that movie. It's on
Yeah.
Disney Plus, you guys, but I think you can. It is a Disney movie,
Right.
which it's a great movie.
Yeah,
actually.
because that's the
My
dog
dad
that
was
actually
like,
made
"Watch
the
it,
run.
watch it, watch it." So we finally, when he was visiting, we watched it. So.
That's the dog that actually made the run.
I'm laughing about the week thing.
We still haven't got finish yours, damn it.
I didn't even start mine.
Well, fuck.
damn it. Okay.
Go ahead and start it.
Starting it almost. All right, so the week has been pretty cool. Started it out on a good note. Okay, so we met Rodney and Mary through you when Rodney came on the show, actually.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about Rodney and Mary from Mary's Handmade Creations.
There you go.
I knew it, but I just had to stop myself because my brain wants to say other things. Homemade. Yeah. Anyway, she makes incredible signs, everybody. I just want you to know. You can go onto Facebook and like her page and
Oh, of
everything.
course. Absolutely.
I've got 2 of them now, and I think now we have 3 neck pillows. and not by her pushing or anything. It's just
it's that
just can't
great
help
as
it.
shit.
Adam was super
That's great.
excited because he had it on his trip up there, and he said, "This is the best thing ever." And of course, he got the blue plaid one.
Of course he did.
But it's meeting them and hanging out. We got to do the couples dinner thing with you and Candy and us and everything,
Yeah.
and Rodney and Mary, and it was so cool because since then, like, we've become
Almost inseparable.
pretty much like Adam and I went over there after the craft fair this weekend in Caro.
Yeah.
We went to Joann's together, and she was showing me all the cool stuff there that I had no idea about, which was awesome because not only when I got there, this is cool. I've been making all my stuff up for Dragonfly Boutique, which I completely revamped because I wanted to be professional about stuff.
Right.
You know, and I started that page, probably about 6 years ago.
Was it that long ago?
I think so, yeah. Well, no, it's been before that, actually.
Was it before?
Because my mom was still around when I started it.
Keep talking. Talk amongst
So,
yourself.
anyway, so we went with them afterward over to Joann's, and when I was standing in line, there was this absolutely stunning lady standing there, and she had this teal dress on. And I turned to her and I was like, oh, I love that dress. It's beautiful on you. You know, just giving a compliment because that's who I am, whether I'm awkward or not. I feel that it's important if you think something like that and it's positive, spread it, you know, say something.
Right.
You know, what's the worst they can say is tell you off or whatever. But she says, thanks, ma'am. And then she's seen the necklace that I'm wearing right now. And she's like, that is absolutely gorgeous. And I'm like, oh, thank you. I make these as a circuit board, you know. So after that interaction with her, she remembered me telling her about Dragonfly Boutique, and she messaged me that night.
Nice.
So after she messaged me, I told her I had PayPal. I had a little bit of issues with PayPal, but Rodney figured it out yesterday, so I got paid. But regardless, it was cool because as soon as her payment went through, I shipped it out, and it came to her the very next day. She got it.
Nice.
So, you know, that's a huge step for me because I've struggled with a lot of stuff in the past with keeping up on things, and I've grown a lot since starting. So anyway, it was cool to have. That was my first online sale.
Nice.
And I was kind of like shaking from it, which was crazy. And then over the weekend,
You're right. 7 years ago.
7 years ago. Yeah. And I got rid of a lot of the old pictures because I was not very, it was like a kindergarten making like a pearl necklace and a shell necklace for my mom.
Out of
what
macaroni.
I felt like, yeah. What I felt like compared to where I'm at now. But
yeah, your stuff is top shelf stuff.
Thank
I'm
you.
just going to say that because, I mean, I don't know how you come up with all of this crafty stuff.
yeah,
And just because my brain doesn't work like that.
right.
But I see this stuff, and then I see people at your booth going, wow, this is incredible. Who does this? Where's the owner of the booth? Because they look at me going, you don't craft.
Oh my God. And thank you. You know, I'm thankful that to be on this journey because of making it as far as we've gotten, or as far as I've come. It's like, wow, okay.
Well, and I mean, you're sporting some of your jewelry right there.
Yeah. This is one of my.
The lighting is, there you go.
Can you see it?
Yep.
It's like I'm talking like. That's really weird. But I mean, it's interesting because I like the fact that I can take a recycled piece, like this is a circuit board. Obviously, I took a file and got that like nice and smooth. The
Yeah.
back still looks pretty crazy,
Right.
but it's not anything that's gonna, you know, like scratch or
Yeah.
anything. So, with that being said, it was cool because every time that I've gone to a farmer's market, I'm getting the comments of, I've never seen anything like this. This
Right.
is unique. This is,
Right.
and that makes me feel really good because I didn't take a chance on myself before with this stuff,
Right.
which I'm kind of glad I didn't because I'm looking back at the old stuff going, okay, yeah.
That guy fucking sucks.
Right, right. So between that and then doing the craft fair here in Caro, the craft and rummage sale at the Don Pulaski Hall. There we go.
Yeah, I know. I walked it.
I know, but it was cool because I sold one necklace, which I had no problem with. I made my booth money back, and I was cool with it. You know, that's kind of how I look at it. Is if I make my booth payment.
Yeah.
After that, anything I make on it is bringing in money.
Right.
So you had left. It was the last day. Adam had to go. He ran home because we were going to go hang out with Rodney and Mary after and go swimming and stuff at their house, which is cool, but it's just funny because we've only known them like 3 weeks. And they're like, come hang out.
Yeah, come hang out with us.
Come stay. So, so I was waiting. We were waiting on that and getting ready to kind of pack up because it was kind of slow. I mean, you never know what's going to happen with this time, you know, with everything going on and people just coming out and whatnot. And this lady stops in, but before she stopped to me, she stopped at the booth before me, and she says, you know, I was in my pajamas all day long up until now. My husband said, get dressed, let's go.
Yeah.
And they ended up there. Well, she bought 3 spiders from me.
Holy
The fancy
shit.
butt spiders they make.
Dude,
I'll be
turn your
close to
butt
them.
off.
Dry, sorry. She bought my
Butter?
no, I got. She bought my fall tree that I've had forever.
Yeah.
I made it 3 years ago. I finally sold because she bought an orange spider with it. And then she bought a clothespin charm and a fan. And she's like, I'm gonna put orders in. You know, this is awesome. I've never seen anything. You know, and that was just
Right.
so cool. That was super cool. It made me feel very good. And the thing is, I make jewelry, but I make jewelry from different from other people.
Yeah.
And I support other people. I have no problem if there's somebody else there that is making jewelry too.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't care. I don't care. We're at trying to make money the same. I will support you.
Right.
You know, it's not a competition.
No.
Not to me. It may be to other people, but it isn't to me. And one of the things is in the corner, there was a lady that was set up with paparazzi.
Yeah.
Which I have paparazzi pieces. I'm not going to lie. I've got pieces from Sarah, whatever, you know. But, and of course, it's not the same as what this stuff is. This is handmade. This is,
Right.
you know. But I still am like, okay, you know, she's doing her thing, whatever.
Right.
So the lady bought all that stuff from me. And then she went over and she still put money on paparazzi or whatever. So it doesn't really matter.
Right.
You can still make money regardless of who's there. So, you know, and it's kind of cool because we have this thing with Rodney and Mary helping each other out, sending people.
Yeah.
Are you looking at the new stuff?
I'm trying to find. Okay, so here's what I want to do. Keep talking,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go through and peruse because I got to pull up a new window here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna grab the live feed on
Okay.
this screen capture as you're talking, so everybody can see
Gotcha.
this stuff.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. It's
And,
just.
if you're listening, then obviously you're not going to see it. But go to Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
Dragonfly Boutique,
Boutique. I
or
say
Boutique,
Yeah.
or Boutique, or however you want to.
Dragonfly Boutique.
All right, so I'm going to grab these pictures and actually pull them up so you guys can see them. Yeah, but first, coffee, and then making jewelry.
Yeah.
So there's that.
That's my little post. Yeah. I try to keep it kind of fun because then I can just, you know, put
All right.
whatever.
So
But,
I'm going to go to one of my personal favorites.
Oh, thank you. See, these pictures are different. This is older.
Yeah.
This is an older
we're
one,
gonna-
but those are dragonflies that I
Gotta
do make.
maximize the screen there. Look at that bad boy.
I haven't made any. I've almost sold completely out. I have 2 left in
Two
red.
dragonflies?
So I know
so
red.
now here you go. Talk about this. This was at was it the Vassar one?
This
Okay.
was at Teddy's Blueberry Farm. This is where
Yes.
I met Rodney and Mary at. They put this
Yes.
whole thing on. So yeah, this is. I made displays the night before.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
This thing in the corner here.
Yeah.
That one. That is actually all Dollar Tree finds glued together to look fancy.
Right, right. Well, and that's the
But
thing
that's-
is
yeah.
your crafty brain.
Right. Well, I can't take
see what
complete
else.
credit because I did do like some YouTube research in the College of YouTube.
But see, there's your dragonflies on there, and you've sold all of these.
I've
right?
sold all but 2.
All but
I've got
2.
2 red ones that are
Okay.
left. Apparently, red is not a favorite color.
I just noticed in the picture you can see your reflection in the Dragonfly Boutique frame on your displays for the table.
Yeah, that broke yesterday at the farmer's market.
What?
The wind picked it up and completely just crashed it.
Oh, jeez.
But if you go further into like that, those are Outlander inspired.
I love Outlander. So you Outlander
have-
fans, get your
yes.
shit from Heather.
But I do have the light box stuff is way better pictures. This is
Okay.
kind of rough to see.
We love recycling, but we support. We like recycling, but we love upcycling. Okay.
Upcycling, yeah, that's where you make the
What else?
fanciness.
Is this it?
Yeah, those are from
Okay.
Lightbox. I had to
Okay.
put the tag there, but
That is cool.
I still have that. I don't. That's sold.
That's sold. Okay, so you
That
gotta take
I
that down.
have.
That you have.
That is sold. That was my first online order. I do have
See,
that
there's
still.
the Dragonfly one.
Mhm.
That's why you got. Okay, so you guys got to go. And now talk about this. This
Okay.
is your new line that you're doing, isn't it?
This is my new line. This one is sold, kind of. Actually, I actually claimed it. It's one of my pieces that I do wear out. However, there was a lady who was really, really wanting this piece, and I said, well, I can clean it up, change the chain for you, and I will sell it to you if you do absolutely want this.
Right.
This is my first piece that I made in the eyeglass line.
Really?
So this is an actual eyeglass lens.
Okay.
And yeah. And so she almost bought that one because it was close, which is fun. And they come in, I have different sizes and whatnot. These are plastic lenses, so I was able to drill into them. But then on a couple of them, you can see, like on this one, it's hard to see because the Dragonfly Boutique's right there.
Right.
But that one back is wired because of how they have the grooves.
Yeah.
In the sides, I could wire it and bring it around. That's still available.
Okay.
But I have a ton more of these, so I've got all of my eyeglass. But the fun part about these,
Candy said, "Did someone say Outlander?"
Outlander, yes, I do have Outlander inspired necklaces.
Yeah.
But the fun thing, this one right here actually is a transition lens.
Now, tell our listening audience about that, because obviously they're not going to see it if it's just audio.
So the eyeglass lenses I got when I worked at my short stint at the Vision Center. They were given to me. I asked if I could have them.
Right.
And when I had previously got them, I drew on them. And then when I looked back at them, I went, what was I thinking? So I had to clean all of these up.
Oh my God, this guy fucking sucks.
Yeah, pretty much. So then I take the idea from the circuit board and kind of transitioned the same.
Right.
But when I had the lenses, I didn't realize that they were transition lenses until I walked outside with one of them on and it changed. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, that's awesome. So I like to be able to recycle these pieces and make them. I do keys too. I have.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're posted or not, but
Let me
even
scroll
if
back
I
through
did,
here.
they're sold. Oh, there you go. See, better pictures. That's kind of like an amber colored. Yeah.
Yes.
That one's sold.
Okay.
That is still available. That one is on hold.
Wow, look at that. Like, I don't know if you guys are seeing this, that is watching the stuff or restream. Whoops. Yeah. Hold on. You're restreaming this, watching the restream.
Yeah.
This, like, I'm not a jewelry person. I mean, yes, obviously I got my rings and whatnot. But it's one of those things that this stuff is really fucking
Thank you.
cool.
I appreciate that. I we didn't plan this when we first started going tonight. Like,
Right.
But I've taken my that one was available.
This one's still available.
Yeah, that's purple.
Okay.
I kind of like that knotting better, but the other Dragonfly is kind of cool too. So I've got more of these pieces coming in, but I only have 2 left.
Candy said she's wearing her Sassenach t-shirt.
Yeah, see, it would go perfect. I love it. It's Outlander inspired. Again,
Yes.
I have a Alice in
Kick-ass
Wonderland inspired eyeglass lens piece.
Ah, here you go. Here's updated. This was actually at the show in Carroll here.
Yeah, in Caro. So yeah, it's been updated. My steampunk guy has been sold, so I got to make more. My little gnome guys.
Little gnome guy. See, now this is
fun.
the other side. This was the last Dragonfly that you had there with your spiders.
Yep, there's one hanging up too by
Okay,
the
there we
fans.
go.
I have 2 fans left too. Like I've been doing really good. Some of the earrings are different now. Like
Yeah.
so, it's been cool.
Oh, there's your little gnome guys. Everybody can see those.
Yeah,
now.
there's my gnome dudes.
So yeah,
And those are different too. Those are kind of all kind of my imagination, I guess. I mean, I get the idea of how to put them together, but then they're different from the ones I see.
right. All right, so
Which
we'll
is
go
cool.
back to the dual shot here.
There we
Actually,
go.
let's give people seizures real quick so they can see all the
Oh.
stuff running.
This? Oh, I thought you were saying to show the
No.
piece.
Yeah,
So-
no, show it. Go ahead.
These ones, that's the circuit board, and again, and the thing with you said something about the lenses. Okay, so the eyeglass lenses were donated to me.
Yeah.
But a thing too that I am offering in 2 different things. If you have a pair of glasses that are a loved one's, excuse me, Big B coffee. You can actually put in an order with the lenses. Send me the glasses, a whole piece.
Yeah.
and then I will make memory jewelry as a memorial of your loved one.
Yeah.
And I can do that with keys to like your first apartment or like your childhood home you can't go back to and you have a key.
Right.
I can make that into a cool piece of jewelry. Of course, it's got like I do the blinging it up. But I can offer that as something to kind of help as a memorial piece because we know how important that kind of stuff is to me, and I feel it to others as well. So I call those memory lenses.
Nice.
You can send the glasses, and I can take them apart to make these pieces for you. Of course, with a custom order, it does cost a little bit more. Online orders cost more because when I do online payment, I get charged almost $3 just to accept the money.
Right.
And then, of course, with shipping. So
yeah, shipping's a pain in the ass.
so the main price, you guys, it does add on because it does cost money to ship, and I've got fancy envelopes, and I put a thank you card and stuff in there,
Of course.
and jewelry bag, and it all kind of just adds up after a while. But I try to do the best I can with a presentation, even if it's just sending it out to somebody.
Right.
So, but if you see me at the market or soon at the store that I will be in,
Dun dun dun.
I will tell more. I can't give you guys details about it because those are still in the process of being worked out.
You have a store.
There is a store that
That's amazing.
Dragonfly Boutique Jewelry and Wares and Wonders, I call it because the gnomes and stuff are not wearable. That they're going to be featured in there, and it's something exciting. I'm very
That's awesome.
excited about that. So
we will talk more about that.
We will talk more about it as we're able to, and then of course share with you guys where you can go. So prices will be different in person because you don't have all that extra stuff added on. So if you guys are interested in any of those pieces, just keep in mind that shipping costs and some of the other things do come into detail. But you can see me this weekend, Saturday, at the Vassar Farmers Market. I will be set up there next to Mary. Mary's Handmade Creations. My Hope Handmaid's going to be there.
Yeah.
She's got some cool stuff. I'm not sure who else is going to be there, but it's awesome to be able to go to support. Plus, there's fresh produce. The Scone Lady hopefully will be there. Popcorn.
I'm gonna miss.
There's all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff that I'm
You've
really
get
liking.
Me some purple peppers. I'm just saying.
Okay. All right. You just got 2 garbage bags full of what?
They're going to Bill.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not keeping this stuff.
All right. Well, thank you, Tony, for going through all the different stuff and showing everybody, our listening audience, because it is a graduation, if you will, from where I started, and it only took
7 years.
7 years to get where I'm at. But and with Mary and them saying, hey, and let me give a shout out to Stone Cottage Farm too.
Absolutely, we love our Stone Cottage Farm
because. Originally, before everything happened this year, with things starting to be canceled and whatnot, I was supposed to go to the different farmers markets with Farmer Chrissy as well, and she was inviting me to come along to try out some of my stuff.
You keep talking. I want to shamelessly plug.
So I'm going to give a shout out to her as well, and also to Mary and Rodney for bringing me along and learning the ways. Oh,
charcoal.
Yes.
Citronella, lavender, cedarwood. Like, legit, this is how they come. If you guys can see that. And, go support them, because I'm a soap whore, and I also share my whoring with being a soap whore. This stuff smells good.
You do.
Do they have smell-o-vision? Seriously.
When we have guests on, he always is like, "Here, try this. Take this home." And then some of them are like, "Do I smell bad? Is that why he's making me take soap?"
Yes, cinnamon orange. There you go.
I just sent some out to Montana to my brother and his wife. I wanted them to try out the stuff.
This one was incredibly good. This is a new
Which one's that?
blend.
Is that the Forgiven?
Yeah.
That is a very good one too. The Forgiven.
Focus. There we go. The Forgiven. And look. All the ingredients are listed on there. And
First
what is the first
love.
one? First one is love.
So I wanted to give a shout out
And that's
because
not being cheesy. That's legit. She puts hard
does.
work into doing this stuff.
And it's so true how much your product comes out better when you actually do have a good mind frame.
Yeah.
So I wanted to give her a shout out as well because originally I was supposed to do the circuit with her and Dave. and that fell through, and I understand it, not disrespecting, but you can get your stuff online
On the
on their
Etsy
Etsy store. Go to Stone Cottage Farm Mayville page. Follow them. They have eggs. They have bread that they still do. They can do you can do pickup, whatnot. Also,
Curbside pickup.
You can put in your Etsy order for soap. You can
Yes.
do a driveway pickup too. They do
Mhm.
that as long
Yep.
as it's not raining, because then you're gonna have some wet soap. But or I think they still have stuff at Canterbury Village too.
Do they?
Yeah, they
Okay.
were doing Canterbury Village. They were all kinds of
Nice.
different stuff. They had punch cards ready to go, but expect to see them out and about again in 2021. So
Yeah.
that's awesome.
I mean, and that's the great part about that is we've supported them ever since we've done the Ren Fair circuit out there between Vassar and Frankenmuth.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is, we have history because I went to school with, the lovely farmer Chrissy.
Yeah.
And, you just know when you meet somebody that they're going to do something amazing.
Yeah.
And she's one of those people because she's so humble about her product, but she stands by it 1,000%. And that's
Yep.
the thing is that's why I give some of the soap away to
Because you love it and it's good
right,
stuff.
and it's great stuff.
Mhm.
Like everybody that I know, I'm like, hey, you have like sensitive skin. Even if you don't have sensitive
Yeah.
skin, try this soap. Just try it.
Yeah, because she puts such light amount of scent in it. It's enough to where you can still smell it on your
Right.
skin, but it's not overpowering, and it is natural oils,
Yeah.
and
And it does wonders for my hair.
and the goat milk is very good for your skin too.
oh my god.
So we do
so
absolutely
good.
love her soap. Her bread is good, from what I understand. It's not gluten free, so I haven't tried it yet. But it
Hashtag
smells
illegal
good.
cheese for life.
Illegal cheese. Speaking of that, this is hilarious. So I posted that I was going to be at the Frankenmuth Farmers Market yesterday.
Yeah.
So guess who showed up?
Who?
My work mom.
What?
Yeah, my work mom Cindy showed up, and she was even commenting on how far I've come since seeing all of my stuff. My first circuit
Yeah,
board. It was
absolutely.
funny because Rodney thought that she was my mom at first.
Yeah.
Which now obviously he knows, but she's like, no. But I was there for her instead of her first steps. I was there for her first circuit board, her first dragonfly, her first spider, which was cute, But she
Yeah.
came and seen me and Adam, and she brought cookies up for us, and just the whole mom. She makes my heart feel good because when
Yeah.
after my mom passed away and I started working there with her,
Mhm.
she totally made me feel like I wasn't missing my mom as much.
Yeah.
Obviously, nobody could fill my mom's shoes, but as a different kind of mom, and
Right.
she's just such a sweet person. She does the Pause with the Cause. She does the training for
Yeah,
the
yeah.
dogs and stuff. And she goes, and it was funny because when we're working, she goes, "Oh, I can't be here that day because I go to prison." I'm like, "Mom, what?" And this is like when we first started like talking. I'm like, "Mom, going to prison? Like, why are you going to prison? Are you on work release?"
She's a fun-loving criminal. That's
No,
just
she
how it is.
goes to the. They do a program with the dogs at the prison, and she goes there, and it's part of the rehabilitation for the prisoners.
Yeah.
They work with these dogs and help to train them, which I thought was kind of cool.
So it's not like leg prisons.
Not like labor, totally different, totally different. But it's
Oh,
it's
that's funny.
interesting because, like I said, she's just an awesome,
Mhm.
awesome person. She helped me out at work. I got hurt at work, and she would not let me lift stuff because she wanted to make sure I healed right and everything. So, she became my work mom. It was a joke at first, and then, I started calling her mom. She's just totally is my mom now. She's
So
just
have you
a
done the
sweet
Stewie
person.
Griffin thing?
What?
Have you done the Stewie Griffin thing?
I don't like Family Guy, so no.
Mom.
No. No, I have. Oh, I've got a couple things. Cindy joining in. She says hi, and then she said, "Cheese stick what?" And my dad said, "Heather, you should call your circuit board next necklace space punk style." Oh, I have gears coming,
Yes.
so I could do.
What? And do you
like
remember
it.
who gave you your first handful of
Yes,
circuit boards?
Brian did. Brian
Yes,
Herman did.
Brian Herman.
My favorite guy that I get to push on the swing and give the little juice,
Juice
boxes.
boxes.
Pudding cups too.
Well, when he actually came on the show, and you guys can go back and listen to this, he
He was
came
so
on the
fun.
show, and you knew that he was coming, so you gave
I
him
did.
juice boxes.
I brought hugs, and he left some here because he didn't know that they were all his Christmas present.
Right, right.
Which I thought was adorable. Such a sweetheart of a guy. Like he
Yeah.
went with me to when Zach passed away. He drove me because I was
Yeah.
not. just a great friend and just that guy that was there for you, you
Yeah,
know. So it
incredibly
was
cool
awesome
guy.
to see him, and then it was cool because he seen me go through that hard time,
Yeah.
and then he got to meet Adam, and it was cool because they kind of instantly just felt like they knew each other. I love that. Like I
Their
love that.
nerds were showing.
I love that because I was gonna say this about Rodney and Mary.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like they've been like their family. It's so crazy.
Well, and that's
You
the what was it? Rodney keeps making the comment about Mary. If you're going to be around these people, you're going to get some geek sauce on you.
That was so funny. And like I said, we went to Saginaw, did the Joanne's trip, which was cool.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we went over to their house. We went swimming afterward, and we hung out until like 11 o'clock. And this was after we all hung out and did the cards and were up until late that one night, and that was fun.
Cards Against Humanity.
Cards Against Humanity. That was hilarious, and it was so much fun. And then we went over there and we hung out, and then we went back. I went back the next day. I did a very cool photo shoot with Dawn, which she already announced it on my.
I can't wait to see that. How that turned out.
I told her it's going to take me a minute to go through it, which she totally understood.
Yeah.
But we did a trash the dress. A dress photo shoot, and she mentioned it. She
Yeah.
put it on her Facebook, so I'm pretty sure that I'm okay to talk
So,
about it.
ladies, if you have gone through a divorce, trash the dress, Heather, tell them about it.
Well, it was my first photo shoot like that, and because of it being my first one, I got a ton of different ideas now. Mary took pictures too. I'll show you a couple like private ones after, but Mary took a bunch because she had the shutter thing on her phone.
Yeah.
So when she was doing one of the shots where she was pouring wine on her dress,
Yeah.
you got a whole bunch of shots and you could see it just kind of
Hell
super cool.
yeah.
She did some black and white on it. So she's done some senior pictures and stuff.
Nice.
So I was like, hey, I like handed her the camera and I'm like, here, you want to try? Because that's kind of like how I am. It's not trying to leave anybody out
Right.
or to put anybody on the spot. But when you find people like that, you want to help uplift each other, and it's like, oh, you do pictures too?
Right.
And Dawn was cool. She wasn't like upset about it. It was
Yeah.
beautiful out there.
Oh, yeah.
And she took us around a whole bunch of different spots. She helped with ideas. Rodney had a cool idea. There was a couple cool ideas. It was really cool to be able to go out there, and it was like being family. It's just crazy, like how much we feel like we've known them forever.
And doing photo shoots is so much fun. Like you invited me to come out and do photo shoots because you're like, your work is so much better than mine. And I'm like, it's just a different eye.
Yeah, that's the fun thing about photography,
Yeah.
And if you do pictures, there are different levels, obviously. I'm not a professional by any means, but I do.
Neither am I.
I do like taking photos. The only thing that I've come to realize is that now if I do the photos, I do have to say disclaimer because life is crazy.
Yeah.
I get anxiety because I know how much people are so excited to see the photos.
Of course.
That I have to give the disclaimer. It may take me a little while because I
Right.
can't do. I used to try to bust them all out in like 2 days.
Yeah.
And I just can't. I
Right.
can't comprehend doing it. It makes me too stressed out. And now it's just like, okay, guys, I know you're excited, but it's going to take me a while because
Right.
I do pay attention to detail.
Right.
And with Photoshop and having fun with that kind of stuff, it takes me a little bit extra time because I want to give a good product, even if I'm not professional,
Well, and that's the thing.
which is weird to say.
Your photography has always been clean, crisp work. And you've not done a lot of filters and all this other crazy shit that you can get. It's always been crisp, clean work. And I mean, what was
Thank you.
the empowerment photo shoot that we did?
Oh, that was fun.
Um,
That was very fun.
You know, it was so cool because, in my opinion, I think some of the best pictures in that whole entire photo shoot were ones that you did
Oh, thank you.
because the way that your eye just gravitates towards the focal point on the camera or the
I'm
picture.
not-
Sorry.
I'm not extremely good at giving people direction. It's like, well, what if you just try this? So I'm still learning that kind of thing, the confidence with giving direction when it comes to
Yeah.
doing photo shoots and stuff. But it is a lot of fun. I do enjoy doing that as well. And it is nice to be able to play around with them and do different edits and stuff.
Absolutely.
But that was where I was struggling with.
Yeah.
I'd put too much pressure on myself, and then I'd start to get like kind of just not wanting to do it.
I remember
You
doing
know?
the photo shoot with Kenna for the empowerment photo shoot.
I loved her picture.
And I'm like, hey, Kenna, try this. And you're just like, is it really that easy?
Right.
And I'm like,
You had some great,
yeah.
great shots. You took the ones of me.
Well, yeah,
the ones of
because
me.
nobody else wanted to grab the camera. And I'm like, all right, cool.
But that
Let's
was
do
the
this.
thing. Like you had some really great shots, and then I played around with the shots that you had taken, and I did the color pop stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if
Do we still have
I
those?
have. I think they are in a specific thing.
Oh, let me see if I can find them on your page.
I don't know if I put them on or not.
Let's see.
They might be on Survivor Girl. There might be a few.
Survivor Girl?
I think so.
Let me
Or
pause this.
or you know what? I think you might be right. They might be on my page. But it was a very cool, empowering thing. Just like the trash the dress was. After we got done, and because she ended up burning her wedding dress at the end.
That's awesome.
And
Please tell
then-
me you did that in color.
Yeah, I did. I do everything in color, and then afterward,
That's great.
I can color pop it, and I can black and white it, and I can whatever it is. But she did in the end burn the dress, and when it was
That is
all
amazing.
said and done, she gave me such a big hug, and we just did the whole, like, you know, it's
Yes.
done.
Yes.
It's done. And then we did some more empowerment, you know, really cool stuff. So it
Right.
was a lot of fun to be able to do. And I have done weddings, I've done senior pictures and stuff before, but nothing like this felt.
Right.
So it was very, very, very cool
All
to
right.
be
I'm
able to do
scrolling
so.
through your pictures, so I'm going to Facebook stalk you for a minute. Just trying to find. There's the little
Oh.
buddy.
Brandon says, "Gotta go. Sorry. Good night, guys. Good night, Brandon. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks for
We
tuning in.
appreciate it. We're getting down to winding down here, but have a great night."
Yeah. Keep talking. 'Cause I'm
Oh,
still,
there's some of my spiders.
yeah, there's two spiders.
Is this
Where?
this isn't Survivor Girl.
No, this is your page. Hey, there's the photo that was.
Oh, that was so fun.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Look at all my
This
stuff.
episode, Little Buddy approved.
Yes, I have so many photos.
Where in the
It's
halibut?
it should be coming up because I had that haircut.
Right.
This was the birthday freebies. Oh my god, look at that old picture. Oh
All right. Come
man,
on, I know it's in here somewhere.
that's old.
Brr.
Maybe no. That's
Hold on.
crazy.
I know it's in here somewhere.
I think you're too.
Is it
Nope,
too far?
you're too far.
All right. Well, let's go to Survivor Girl.
It might be in Survivor Girl.
All right. But anyways, what we're looking for, guys, is the pictures that she did for. We did an empowerment photo shoot. All right, timeline.
Yep,
photos.
it was
Let's go
me. Becky was part of it. McKenna was part of it. Sandy was part of it. Those
Yep.
were the four that we had. And then Sasha had showed up while we were there, and her little girl. I took a couple pictures of her too, which were super cute.
That
You
was-
did.
Yeah.
You did. I did not.
What do we got going on here?
So I mean, we do a lot of really fun, crazy stuff. Which
Nope,
is
not there either.
All right, let me go over here. I think I've got. Hold on a second.
But yeah, that's. I mean, it's just a bunch of the stuff that we do and working on. Oh, so we get the
I might be able to pull here.
mobile uploads, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, we're always doing this kind of stuff. Whether it's, hey, can you do a photo shoot here, or can you come help out at a festival or an event there? The goat snuggling party. That's great. Best picture ever.
Oh my god. I can't find that hoodie. I like that hoodie. I might be able to find it. I'll keep on looking. I could have swore that I posted that one.
Go ahead.
I'll keep looking.
We can share it later on. But yeah, no, guys, that's the thing is we have continually bettered ourselves. I mean, like the life coaching thing. Not to put too fine of a point on it, but I
Still
blew
working
through
on
that
it.
thing and was like, fuck yeah, now I'm a life coach. and got all my certifications. I think at last count,
Yeah.
I had, good Lord, I think like 26 different certifications. And I'm still working towards my triple masters of becoming a life coach. And you're still working through it, which is it's such a cool process because it's very heavy.
Yeah, I am still working through it. And what I like about it is I'm able to kind of relate it to Survivor Girl stuff too.
Yeah.
So I can talk about some of that when speaking of which, before I forget and go too far,
Yeah.
I do have a special guest coming on Sunday.
What?
Roxanne Pahulka is going to be joining me again, which is awesome. She's going to catch up with me. It's been a minute since she's been on. So I'm super excited to be able to be seeing her again.
Well, I think you have your next victim. Person to do a photo shoot. Candy says, "Oh, Cecil," and she says, "I need to do a photo shoot."
All right.
So
I enjoy doing them. They are a lot of fun, and it was very cool to be able to go over there and do the photos over there. They have such a beautiful property. And bonus, Adam went over there and fished, and then afterward we went swimming again. So it was cool. And then we stayed and had pizza and stuff. So I mean, it's
nice.
It's been really cool to be able to go and hang out with them. Like
and
I
their
said,
guest room is amazing.
Yeah. They're like, oh, it's Adam and Heather's room.
Right.
Which, with him being gone this week, it's been interesting because at first I was just, a little bit beside myself because we haven't been apart in the 3 years other than like a weekend. And part of me has a hard time with this, and I'm going to talk about it like just, open. Because, because after Zach passed away, there was a fear, of getting into a relationship and then having to go through that kind of a thing again.
Of course.
Newsflash, I have no control over that, so either way, it doesn't matter. I mean, it matters, obviously, but I have no control.
Of course.
Whenever will be, will be.
Right.
So I had a little moment, and then today, like I said, I told him before he left, or I asked, we discussed it, that I was going to do spa. I was going to get my hair done. I was going
get your hair did,
yeah,
girl.
I was just going to enjoy myself. I got myself some flowers.
Multi-pass.
This was stuff that he wanted to do before my birthday or for my birthday. So I kind of feel bad because I was like, I'm doing this. And he was like, I was supposed to do that for you. But and again, he was just like, just go have fun, enjoy yourself, So that's was part of it, was getting the hair done today, which thank you, Jessica Warren, or Menzel Warren from House of Hair in Cass City. Did an incredible job. I gave her the colors I wanted, and then she did this wonderful magic to my hair, which I definitely needed. And again, it's supposed to be a surprise. So, so Adam doesn't know unless he's tuning in and sees it. But it's just part of the self-care thing and doing whatever. So this weekend, it was funny because he's not even been gone 24 hours, and I've changed my hair color. And I tried taking in a stray cat already. Not even 24 hours. Not even 24 hours, and I'm just like, yep.
So you are the crazy cat lady.
I am not the crazy cat lady, per se. My family is a crazy cat family. On my mom's side.
Is that how that works?
Mm-hmm. My cousin just got a new cat named it Hazel after Hazel on the Umbrella Academy.
Oh Jesus!
So yeah, it's just that.
Is it Vanna, the one chick, Ellen Page?
Well, when I thought this cat was a female, I was gonna name her Veers. Because Captain Marvel is the shit.
Oh,
now I found out the cat is a male, and I was like, what? Rocket and Groot. See?
No, I don't want to see a shiny red rocket.
No, not like that. The raccoon rocket. What are we doing? I need some lyrics.
You want to do a little bit of Pride and Joy?
Oh, yeah, I don't need lyrics for that. I know we've done this one before, guys, but this is one of the signature ones I do, I guess. We do together. So, yeah. All right, let's do.
There we go.
There we go, guys.
All right, cool.
Awesome. Those that are still joining us, thank you, guys. We haven't done this in a minute.
We're going to close out the show with
show,
a little bit of Pride and Joy.
All right. Well, I love my baby like a finest wine. Stick with him until the end of time. He's my sweet little thing. He's my pride and joy. He's my sweet little baby and my little lover boy. Yeah, I love my baby, my heart and soul. Love like us won't ever grow old. He's my sweet little thing. He's my pride and joy. He's my sweet little baby and my little lover boy. Look out. Well, I love my baby. He's long and lean. Mess with him, you'll see a girl get mean. He's my sweet little thing. He's my pride and joy. He's my sweet little baby and my little lover boy. Yeah, I love my baby, my heart and soul. Love like ours won't ever grow old. He's my sweet little thing. He's my pride and joy. He's my sweet little baby and my little lover boy. Woo! Thank you. That was fun.
That's fun.
That is fun. I like to switch it around, to the opposite sex too. Stevie Ray Vaughan, though, hands down,
You
one of
can't go
my
wrong with
one of
Stevie.
my very, very, very favorites.
See, that's why I wish I could, plug in my electric real quick and just play some blues. But yeah,
Blues is it's got my heart. To be able, man, the one song that we wrote together,
Yeah.
so much fun, but I could not tell you. We have it somewhere. But yeah, blues is one of my absolute favorites. Etta James. If we could do "Damn Your Eyes," that is one of my absolute.
I was
favorites.
actually watching Cadillac Records earlier today.
Oh, such a good movie.
Love that
Good movie. You actually introduced me to that. That's a great movie.
Such a cool movie.
Very, very fun. Yeah, the blue stuff is it's got me. It's so fun. What was the other one that we did?
Sweet Home Chicago.
Sweet Home Chicago is fun. That one's fun. Wagon Wheel.
Oh God.
Is that what it's called?
What's that?
I keep on getting it mixed with the other one. Hey Mama Rock Me. That's a totally different one. That's not rock, where it's like rock
Right.
me like my back ain't got no bone.
Oh,
That
that's
one.
Rock Me Baby.
Can't remember it now.
Yeah, well, I don't remember how.
I don't either. That one was fun. I like that one too. That was sass. That was sassy. But Sweet Home Chicago.
ZZ Ward does that.
I got 10 fingers to the sky. I don't know the words, but I'm gonna try.
Oh, hey, Crispy Bacon's on. How late am
Hey.
I? Well, we've got what? Actually got 1 minute left. of the show.
1 minute, man.
Holy cow!
1 minute, man. This has been a quick, and I don't think we ever ended how our weeks were.
No, I think we got distracted.
It's all right though. You want to do one more? What
You want to do?
do?
I don't know.
Let's do one more.
Do hold on, let me tune this. Actually, do you want to do
Tune the
Can't You
fish.
See?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? Sometimes I'm off on that one. Yeah. Why not?
Come on, tune, dang it. There we go.
Thank you guys for still sticking around. Thank you,
Yeah.
Chris B. Bacon,
Chris B. Bacon.
for joining in. Thank you for jumping on. No matter what time you get on, you can still make it weird. You have a minute, man.
That's right. And that's the thing is what we do is, I know it's been kind of crazy through the pandemic, but everybody knows if you go back and watch any of the older episodes, We've had musicians and comedians and all kinds of.
Paranormal.
Yeah.
Investigators. Psychic medium.
This is an entertainment channel for the
a
masses.
pastor.
Oh yeah, we've had a couple of pastors.
Jason
on
Garwood was on.
Yeah.
We've had all kinds of stuff. Comedians were fun. I like the episodes where we're, you never know how it's gonna go, and then when you have the guest on, and you're like, man, they were great. They were great.
Yeah.
It's fun stuff.
Hopefully the mic will pick up both of these.
You got this.
Gonna take a freight train down at the station, and I don't care where it goes. Gonna climb me a mountain, the highest mountain. Jump off, nobody's gonna know. Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman she been doing to me?
Oh, been doing to me.
Can't you see? Whoa, can't you see what that woman she been doing to me?
Oh, been doing to me.
I'm gonna find me a hole in the wall, and I'm gonna crawl inside and die, because my lady, my mean old woman, she never told me goodbye. Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman she been doing to me?
Been doing to me.
Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman she been doing to me?
Been doing to me.
See, this is the cool part where you get really dynamic about it. Gonna take a southbound down to Georgia town, and I ain't never coming back. Gonna buy me a ticket, go as far as I can, till that old train runs out of track. Oh, can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman she been doing to me?
Been doing to me.
Oh, can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman she been doing to me?
Been doing to me.
Oh, can't you see? Whoa, can't you see what that woman she been doing to me?
Been doing to me.
Very nice.
Nice. That was fun.
Nice harmonies.
I don't harmonize.
Very nice. I like that. You make me sound better. That's great.
Whatevers.
So yeah, to give one final shout out to all the stuff that we do. Thursday nights live at 8.
Yep.
Don't make this weird.
No more vacation.
No more vacation. We took our one day out of the year. Guitar Fridays, I'm going to be taking one more day off.
There you go.
Because I'm going to spend some time with my brother.
There you go.
And Saturdays, normally they do.
Normally they do. This is my brain
This
podcast.
is my brain. Yep. And then
He said if they can find a Wi-Fi or hotspot up in the UP, they might try to jump on. He did give me that warning.
right.
So yeah, there's that. And then this Sunday at 6 p.m., I will be doing a Survivor Girl podcast. Did I miss something?
Nope.
No. Survivor Girl podcast with the lovely Roxanne. If you guys get a chance to go back and look at the archived episodes, she's talked about some pretty heavy stuff.
Oh yeah.
She's going to touch base how she's been doing, how things have been happening throughout everything going on.
Yep.
I'm super excited to see her. It's been a long time. So we are excited to have her back in the studio. So I hope you guys will join us for all of those. But also do not forget that you can find us re-aired on solidstateradio.net.
Shout out to Sean and Adam.
Sean
and
and
Tuesday
Adam.
night rants for This Is My Brain. So
Yeah, but I don't.
We
They're
don't-
supposed to be coming back on Tuesday,
Yeah.
and because it's a ridiculously long drive, I don't know. But another crazy
like an
thing, I
8-hour
told he's
drive.
like, "How do you need him back necessarily on Tuesday?" And I'm going, "Well,
no.
not necessarily, but I do start back at runners too through all of this crazy stuff."
Nice.
Yeah.
Very
so
cool.
I will be doing that 2 days a week until things start getting crazy, plus the marketing stuff, plus getting the stuff ready for the store
Yes.
that I have to give details on when we can.
Right.
I said too much or too little. But anyway, so that's kind of all that's kind of going on right now. But we're glad that you guys were able to join us. We're happy to be back in the studio.
Yep.
We needed a breather, but it was still strange. It was so weird.
So yeah, shout out to all of those listeners out there that we listed off. Obviously, there's too many to list because you guys constantly love what we do. You keep coming back to make this shit weird. Shout out to all the people that we got to hang out with, all of the vendors, and like go check them out.
Be there
Support
this-
local.
Yeah, I'll be there hanging out with Mary's Handmade Creations, my Hope Handmade,
Yes.
and whoever else is going to be hanging out. The produce people there are awesome.
Yes.
Go get some popcorn from the Vassar Theater. I'm going to be in Vassar from 9 to 1 o'clock, I believe. Unless it's busy, then we'll be there a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Support. Keep on giving that support, you guys. That's been awesome. I hope to see you guys there. Like I said, in person, the prices are different. So if there's a specific piece that you've seen tonight that Tony was sharing off for me, you guys can come there and, get it for a cheaper price because you don't have to worry about shipping and all that too. So awesome. I'm so glad that you guys came and joined us tonight. Looking forward to next Thursday and Sunday, of course, for Survivor Girl podcast.
Duh. Yeah. All the here. We'll give them autism once again for the
All that
yeah,
stuff.
Yeah. All that
Oh,
stuff.
up
You guys
there.
can see that
Up there.
up there. Yeah. Over
Somewhere.
there.
Over.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you for helping make this episode weird.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and do all that social media whoring.
See you guys later. Have a great night. And remember, keep it weird.